The San Francisco 49ers are heading into a critical stretch of their season, and while fans look outward at opponents, injuries, and matchups, something more complicated, more subtle, and potentially more dangerous is happening behind the scenes. Sources close to the team describe a coaching staff that is unified on the big picture, but increasingly divided on how the offense should evolve with each passing week. Not a scandal, not a collapse, but a real philosophical tension emerging inside a staff known for being one of the most precise, detail-driven units in the NFL. Tonight's video breaks down that tension. What's fueling it? Which coaches disagree? How Kyle Shanahan is navigating it? And what it means for Brock Purdy, the offense, and the rest of the season. This is a full, honest, grounded 2,000-word breakdown. No fake drama, no clickbait news, just real football strategy, real coaching personalities, and real pressure building. 1. Setting the stage. Why tension exists in the first place. Great teams don't fall apart from the outside. They bend on the inside long before anything breaks. The 49ers coaching staff is intense, it's competitive, it's packed with strong personalities who believe deeply in their own football philosophies. And this year, the stakes are higher than ever. Because this season isn't just about winning games. It's about proving something. Kyle Shanahan is trying to prove that his system is still one of the most advanced in football. Brock Purdy is trying to prove he's not just the product of that system. The 49ers are trying to prove that their championship window didn't quietly close behind them. When pressure goes up, disagreements sharpen. And inside the 49ers building, one debate keeps resurfacing. Should the offense lean deeper into the run-heavy, yak-driven Shanahan identity? Or should they expand into a more aggressive, vertical, QB-centric passing attack? Two visions. Both have merit. Both can win. But only one can define the offense week to week. And that's where the internal split begins. 2. The philosophical divide. Identity versus evolution. Inside the 49ers coaching room, the debate centers on one fundamental question. Should the 49ers offense stay who they've always been or evolve into something new? Vision 1. Shanahan's core identity. Inside this camp are the coaches who believe the offense works best when it is play-action-based, run-first, timing-driven, all about pre-snap motion, forcing mismatches, and scheming space. This is the offense that carried Jimmy Garoppolo to a Super Bowl. This is the offense that turned Brock Purdy into a star. These coaches argue. Why fix what isn't broken? Why shift away from the formula that makes everyone's life easier? They believe stability is the path to keeping Purdy comfortable, keeping turnovers low, and keeping the offense efficient. They want the 49ers to stay themselves. Vision 2. The push for evolution. The opposing camp believes the team is hitting its ceiling with the current approach. They argue. The league has adjusted to Shanahan's classic concepts. The offense becomes predictable in key situations. Defenses no longer overreact to motion and misdirection like they used to. And most importantly, Brock Purdy is capable of much more. This group sees Purdy's improved anticipation, confidence, and arm strength and believes the team should lean into a more open, vertical, spread-style approach when needed. Not a full system change, but a strategic adjustment. The message from this camp is simple. Let Brock play. Let him evolve. Don't limit him to being a system quarterback when he can be more. 3. Why this has now become an emergency meeting level issue. This philosophical divide always existed. It's not new. But what is new is the timing. This debate has intensified in the last few weeks for 3 reasons. Reason 1. Defensive adjustments. Teams have shifted how they defend the 49ers. More aggressive fronts. Heavier boxes. More early down pressure. Less fear of the run. More daring Brock Purdy to beat them deep. This has forced the staff to confront the uncomfortable question. If the run game isn't dominating, what is the identity of this offense? Some coaches want to double down on improving the run. Others want to pivot to more vertical passing. Reason 2, offensive stagnation in key moments. The 49ers still have one of the best offenses in football, but they've had stretches where drives stall, momentum fades, and the rhythm disappears. Some coaches blame predictability. Some blame execution. Some blame play-calling tendencies. Shanahan runs arguably the most creative offense in the league, but creative doesn't always mean flexible. The tension comes from deciding whether the offense needs structural tweaks or simply cleaner execution. Reason 3, pressure on Brock Purdy. Purdy's development is the quiet center of the debate. Coaches who want more passing believe Purdy is ready for more responsibility. Coaches who disagree say the 49ers win when Purdy is a distributor, not a gunslinger. Both sides want what's best for him. They just see 2 different paths. This is where the internal debate finally reached a point where an extended coaching meeting was necessary. Not a crisis meeting, not a meltdown. A strategy meeting. A serious one. To realign the vision before the playoff push. 4. Inside the room, what the coaching staff is really debating. Let's break down the 3 biggest areas of disagreement inside that meeting. A. Early down philosophy. Some staff want first down runs, play action second down, short to intermediate rhythm passes, a stay ahead of the sticks approach. Others want more aggressive first down passing, deep shots when defenses load the box, opening the offense early instead of warming into it. This is the heart of the identity fight. B. Brock Purdy's usage. One group says, Purdy thrives on timing, anticipation, structure. Don't overexpose him to high-risk throws. The other side says, he's already shown he can win big games with his arm. Give him more freedom to change plays at the line. Let him attack defenses that disrespect his deep ball. This debate has been growing all year. C. Personnel packages. The 49ers have a rare problem: too much talent. McCaffrey, Debo, Ayuk, Kittle. Different sets emphasize different strengths. The debate centers on which group should be the focal point when the offense needs a spark. Use CMC to build the offense around the run and play action. Or use Ayuk and Kittle to stress defenses vertically. This part of the conversation gets passionate, because every coach in the room has a different view of who the offense should run through in key stretches. 5. Kyle Shanahan's role, leader or tiebreaker. Make no mistake, Kyle Shanahan isn't losing control. He's not fighting with his staff. He's not being questioned. But he is dealing with an offense that has matured to the point where multiple coaches feel confident pushing their strategic ideas more assertively. Shanahan knows tension isn't bad. Tension means people care. Tension means smart coaches see opportunity. His job is to decide which version of the 49ers gives them the best chance to win in January. Shanahan is balancing 2 truths.
The classic 49ers offense is proven and efficient. The league has adjusted, and evolution is necessary.
He's not choosing one or the other.
He's blending both. His approach in this meeting was to challenge every coach.
Show me why your vision wins in the playoffs. Not the regular season. Not against weak defenses. Against the teams that punch back. This shifted the tone from disagreement to problem solving.
6. What this means for the next game.
The coaching staff didn't leave that meeting with a new playbook. They left with clarity.
Expect the 49ers to make 3 specific adjustments.
Adjustment 1. More aggressive early passing.
Not reckless.
Not overly risky.
But calculated shots when defenses cheat on the run.
You'll see Purdy take more early game throws to Ayuk, especially on deep crossers and vertical sideline routes. Adjustment 2. More spread formations in key situations. The 49ers will widen defenses more often before motioning into their traditional looks. This stresses safeties and creates more one-on-one matchups.
Adjustment 3. A stronger commitment to flexibility.
The offense will not be boxed into one identity. If the run works, they'll ride CMC. If safeties creep down, they'll let Purdy rip. If matchups favor Kittle, he'll be featured. This is the biggest impact of the internal debate. The offense will be less predictable. Not because of chaos, but because the staff is now aligned on being adaptable. 7. What this means for Brock Purdy's growth. This is huge for Purdy. He is now at the center of a philosophical pivot. And he has earned it. For the first time, the coaching staff unanimously agrees Purdy is capable of handling more. More control at the line. More responsibility in big moments. More trust on deep developing routes. Purdy doesn't need to change who he is. He just needs to take the next step. This internal debate was never about whether he is good enough. It was about how good he could become. 8. Why this story matters for fans. Fans need to understand. The coaching staff isn't divided in a toxic way. They're divided in a competitive way. This is the tension you want inside a championship-caliber building. You want coaches pushing each other. You want fresh ideas. You want debate. You want innovation. Stagnant teams fall apart. Innovative teams rise. This meeting wasn't a sign of weakness. It was a sign of ambition. The 49ers are not satisfied with being great. They want to be unstoppable. On number 9, final outlook. Will this split hurt or help the 49ers? This isn't a fracture. It's a turning point. And it will likely make the 49ers more dangerous. The staff now has a unified direction. Be flexible. Be aggressive when it matters. Let Purdy grow without abandoning the core identity. Opponents won't know what version of the offense they're facing. The 49ers needed this conversation. They needed to challenge assumptions. They needed to align before the playoffs. And now we'll see a more confident, more unpredictable, and more mature offense. The tension didn't break them. It sharpened them.